There was a king who loved to hunt. Among the friends that used to go along with him on these hunts, there was a religious, God-fearing man, unlike the king who did not care about faith. Whenever the king killed an animal, the man would shout, "God is good all the time." The king would always be inspired with these words. One day, the king's hunting rifle backfired, ripping off the thumb of his right hand. When they returned home, carrying the king on a stretcher, the man, who had not accompanied them that day, said, "Wow, God is good all the time." The king was furious and had him thrown into the dungeon and threw away the keys. After the king had healed from the accident, he and his friends resumed their hunting. On one of these trips, the group fell into the hands of cannibals and were, one by one, devoured by them in a ceremony to their god. The king was last. But when the cannibal priest came to him and saw that he was missing his right thumb, he ordered him to be released as an imperfect offering. When he returned to his castle, the king commanded that his friend be released from the dungeon and told him the whole story. "My king, I told you, God is good all the time. If you had not lost your thumb that day, you would be dead right now." The king apologized for having him thrown into the dungeon and then asked him a question. "Dear friend, I have a question for you. If God is good all the time, why did he allow me to throw you into the dungeon? Why did he allow you to be unfairly condemned and spend 2 years behind bars?" "My king, God is truly good all the time. If I had not been locked up in the dungeon, I would be in the stomach of those cannibals at this very moment."